was just a screen now, playing back the day's mistakes. Every conversation broken, every turn my spirit takes. I tried the deep breathing, the counting sheep routine, but my mind is a fast train running past the middle scene. Felt like I missed a signal somewhere back along the track. Now I'm just staring at the darkness, praying I can find my way back. This room is a cockpit and I'm flying without a flight plan. Just navigating memories, searching for where it all began. Every mile is a surrender of the life I had to quit. Just the road, the moonlight, and the absolute heart of it. Give me highway 9, running wild and running free. A ribbon of pure asphalt built only for me. It's the scent of the diesel mixed with the desert rain, washing away the history, cleansing all the pain. Yeah, I'm chasing the horizon, the place where the maps all end, finding my rhythm and rush of freedom I can comprehend. This isn't an escape, it's a desperate, joyful claim, screaming my true name into the emptiness fueled by the flame. Stopped at a gas station, saw a reflection in the glass. Didn't recognize the person, watching the old days pass. I'm shedding layers of expectation, the uniform they made me wear. Every town is a history dissolved into the air. Slept on a mattress of starlight under a blanket of the deep blue dark. Woke up with a sense of purpose, a newly ignited spark. The struggles I left back home, they feel small or far away. The weight of the world lifted with the rising of the day. I'm learning the geography of myself again. Every ridge and bend, knowing that this open road is where my healing must begin and end. Hear the engine hum low, a friend I can finally trust. Shaking off the city grime, turning worry into dust. Every mile is a surrender of the life I had to quit. Just the road, the moonlight, and the absolute heart of it. Give me highway lane 9, running wild and running free. A ribbon of pure asphalt built only for me. It's the scent of the diesel mixed with the desert rain, washing away the history, cleansing all the pain. Yeah, I'm chasing the horizon, the place where the maps all end, finding my rhythm in the rush of freedom I can comprehend. This isn't an escape, it's a desperate, joyful claim, screaming my true name into the emptiness fueled by the flame. I might not know where I'm going or when I'm coming back, but the wheels keep turning, staying on the forward track. The most beautiful part of the journey is the silence I finally found. No one here to judge the sound of my own thoughts on this ground. The destination is the motion, the movement, the need to soar. Knowing the life I'm running from can't touch me anymore. Pedal down far past the state line, just the road and the freedom highway 9. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. The phone went quiet, the promise just dissolved in the air. I watched the foundation shake, the dream I built with such care. They told me hold it steady, keep your chin up, fight the fight. But the light inside the structure sudden went out, left only night. Felt the fault line open right beneath where I used to stand. The perfect picture, shattered glass falling through my hands. Now I'm sitting in the rubble, tracing the cracks in the floor, trying to find the starting place, the reason I fought for. It's not just the failure that stinks, it's the echo of the loud noise of the hopes I had invested, silenced by one harsh voice. This is the moment of truth, where the easy confidence dies, and you're left with the raw emotion reflected in your eyes. I'm pulling at the threads, now unraveling the tide weave. Gotta know what broke, gotta know what I still believe is the crack moment where the weakness is exposed, the chapter of the downfall that nobody ever end. This wreckage is the proving ground where the new story must begin. This is the moment of truth where the easy confidence dies and you're left with the raw emotion reflected in your eyes. I'm pulling at the threads, now unraveling the tie. We've gotta know what broke, gotta know what I still believe. It's the crack moment where the weakness is exposed, the chapter of the downfall that nobody ever composed. I'm staring at the blueprint, seeing all the flaws, to find a fragile mess of purpose left miles and years behind. Yeah, I let the feeling hit me, the shame and the heavy grief, but the broken pieces glimmer, offering a strange relief. Gotta find the strength to gather the fragments and the dust and rebuild on rock bottom, fueled only by sheer trust. Maybe the perfect structure was the weakness all along. It couldn't bend to the pressure, couldn't hold the song. The cracks are where the light gets in, the openings I need to see. A stronger, truer foundation built only for me. I won't plaster over the failures, I let them tell the tale. The deepest wounds become the strength that will never fail. Yeah, the pieces are sharp, it hurts to touch them. Crack